Hi, it's Dave here from Elysium Sophia, and a very good afternoon to you all, and nice to see you in YouTube land. We've not been on for quite a while due to other things, which we'll talk about later. We also haven't got our microphone, which people are saying you don't need a microphone, Dave. But yes, I do like to have my microphone, but today I've not got one, so hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. And we're back on air after I think it's about 6 weeks that we've not released a video or done a live, so we've been missing all our friends. So, as we usually say, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Hope you're okay, and especially, how are you doing the world? Our friends from across the Philippines, from the USA, loads of friends now tuning in from across the pond in the United States, so we say hi to them. We say hi to our friends in Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and down under in Australia, because we have friends there too. Also, we say buongiorno, come sta, well done to Italy and our Italian friends, and the European Cup, our Italian friends. We say hi to all our Scandinavian Viking friends. Loads of you out there that we've not seen for ages. So you might be from anywhere across the globe, across the pond, but you might be from here in the UK too. So if you're here, hi, how are you diddling? How are you doing? And welcome back.
Hello everybody, Penny and Panda here from Elysium Sophia. So, the first person we have is Creepy, who says, well, who do we have here?
Hi,
Hello Creepy, and we also have Codename Killer, who says, I love your glasses.
Oh,
and that is Master of Darkness from the other side.
That's Master of Darkness
So
from the other
thank you for
side,
joining
literally.
us.
Well, hi Creepy, how are you, mate?
Hello.
Long time no see, as the saying goes on the introduction
I've
there.
just said that.
And Penny the Panda,
He said-
aka Sophie, my wonderful daughter, joining me. How are you, mate? Are you back here in the UK?
He said, I'm Master of Darkness. Yeah, I just said that.
And Master of Darkness. Sorry, we saw you yesterday, didn't we?
Thank you
Our
all for
Irish
joining
friend.
us, yeah.
How are you today, mate? Are you okay? If I am shouting, then
Yeah.
just let me know. Because as I've just said, we've not got the microphones today.
No.
It's given up the ghost. It just went,
Yeah.
did what? So, not got that today. So, I'm sure, and Soph's just the same
So,
as usual.
Creepy
So,
said, I'm good guys, how are you both?
we're absolutely tickety-boo, mate, at the moment.
And Master of Darkness said, where can I get a pair of them cool glasses? And Creepy said, yes, been in the UK over a month now.
Oh,
great.
Yeah.
That's
I got these
wow.
shipped over, mate, from LA. These glasses. They've got them over here. They're nothing special, but I did get them shipped over from LA. These glasses. So thank you for the comment. And yeah, Creepy. I was just talking to a close friend today about we've not seen you for ages.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're back in the UK. How's your
That's
missus?
good, yeah.
How's your wonderful Filipino wife? And how's the little bambino? Everything going okay? And you got the flight. Oh my word! How long is it since we've chatted, mate? Glad to hear that you're okay. We spoke to somebody on the other side yesterday, on the other platform, and his mother was really poorly the last time we were speaking to him. And he came on yesterday, and we were like, oh, what do we say anything? Do we say anything? Like, hello, how's your mum? And I had to say it at the end, you know me, just went out with it. How's your mum? Is she okay? Thinking, please don't say she's dead. But she wasn't, she was fine. So I was like, yes, get in.
So, do you mind if I call you? I'll call him Codename Killer, and you know I mean
Code
Master of
Killer?
Darkness. Codename Killer.
Codename Killer.
So he said the heat is so hot.
What, here? In the
Yeah.
UK? Is that creepy?
No, Codename Killer.
From Codename. Oh, right, okay.
Master
yeah.
of Darkness.
It is, yeah, Master of Darkness. I prefer Master of Darkness because it fits in with the.
Is he Irish or?
Irish, yeah. From
Yeah.
I think he was from Belfast.
Yeah,
from
so it
Northern
will
Ireland.
be. Yeah.
They're from the side where they say, "What about you? Too late to talk to Billy. Too late now." Not the other side where they come around and they go, "It ain't any Donald side, not that side. He is from the side," because they were throwing things around. The last time we were chatting to Master of Darkness, he came on the screen and remember Golness, whatever his name was on, wasn't he? What's his name, Selves? Golness Freddy, whatever his name is. From the other side. Hello from the
Who?
other
Derek?
side. That's it, Desert.
Derek
Derek
is
was trying to
good,
get on.
Derek.
And then they all bobbed on, didn't they? That's what happened on the other side, mate.
Master of Darkness said yeah from Belfast, and Creepy said struggling mate, but she's okay. She has had an earthquake 6.7 MAG last night. I'm not sure.
Wow,
In the middle of a typhoon, in an orange rain level of floods and
So
landslides.
she's still over there.
And the volcano has erupted.
Is that right then? So
Yeah,
she's
yeah, I
still. So
think
you're
so.
over here. Yes, and she's
Yeah.
still over there.
And then
wow.
he also
She's
said,
all right.
but not being good with pregnancy past couple of days, but it's been okay today.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm sorry
It'll,
to.
hopefully,
Yeah, but he said yes,
things
mate.
a bit. Oh, good. I'm glad everything's okay. Have you sorted your housing out and everything? Because last time again we were speaking, weren't we? And you were trying to get yourself sorted and everything. So I hope things are kicking off okay.
He said,
aren't they?
unfortunately.
Not yet. Oh, it'll all piece together in a bit, mate. It'll all piece together. Yeah, it's been great. Thanks for all the messages from our friends that while we've not been on, we're working on a project at the moment. We can't talk about at the moment, but believe you me, it's been so exciting. So again, I've just forgot to welcome Sophia's friends. So you might be Kalal watching in today. You might be Eva. You might be Ava. You may be Millie. You may be Kalal. You may be Jack. Sprat, Carino, Fat is wife, Carino Lean. You could be one of those guys. Or you could be Cheese.
Hey.
Cheese, eating your cheese. If you are nibbling your cheese today, Cheese, give us a shout. Come and say hi. You may be Ethan. What's Ethan changed his name to now? Can you remember? Blanky Boy. No, what's his name? What's Ethan?
Megs.
Megs. You may be
We've
Megs.
also got I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Jezel Vlogs, who is already a moderator because they came before. I believe they're from the Philippines.
From the Philippines.
Who
Hi.
say hello, good night.
Hello and good night. Good evening to
Yeah.
you. Good evening. How are you
Thank
today?
you so much for joining us. Please don't forget to give us live stream a
Yeah.
tamsack or a
Give
thumbs
us,
up.
Yeah, give us a
And
thumbs up.
thank you so much for joining us.
thumbs up.
So Jezel Vlog says from Philippines here.
Oh,
Yes, I
called
think.
it thumbs up now, did
So
you?
yeah,
I called it thumbs up.
please don't forget to give us live stream a tamsack or a thumbs up.
We don't know who's going to turn up today, do we?
No.
We don't know who's going to turn up today. It could be everybody. It was oh so sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. Are you enjoying the Olympics started today, didn't they? Are you watching the Olympics? The last time we were in full flow was talking about good old Joe. Well, old Joe. And Donny Trump. Last time we had a massive session, didn't we?
Jezel or I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong.
She'll not mind.
Jezel said, take care always, and tamsack done.
We
Thank you
will.
for the
Thank you for the
tamsack.
tamsack.
Thank
It's,
you very
it's
much.
great now we know what the tamsack. So nice we've not used tamsack for ages because on the other side, welcome to the other side. We don't use the word tamsack, do we? Yeah, that's it.
No.
So what have you been up to, everybody? I'm really interested to know what creepy. So you're up there in the northwest, I take it. Yeah, you're up there, near Preston, up that way. Today, and we've not heard from our friend in York, have we?
So-
What's his name? Face 8. What's his name?
Who?
Our friend from York, Vegan Realist.
Yeah.
He's not appeared yet.
Jezel Vlog said you pronounced it well. Oh, thank you.
Oh, wonderful, thank you. And are you male, female? Or, we've had that conversation.
Female, I think. I'm not presuming genders, but
Yeah, don't presume. No, we don't presume. We
So,
don't presume.
Master of Darkness said, I am building up a company. It says compy, I think it means company.
Company, building up a company. Wowzer.
But I
that's
don't know
great.
if it says company or
Sounds
not.
good, though. That doesn't. What are you going to do? What's the company going to? What are you going to sell? Is it a service? Is it? What is it? We're very keen to know. Aren't we, my darling? We're building up things at the moment. Build it up, build it up, build it higher. Building all sorts up at the moment, aren't we, my darling? Hence why we've not been on. We've been working on another platform and another platform.
So,
we'll talk about that later.
Master of Darkness said yeah, and Creepy said nope. I've seen a house, but waiting to get it. But I have a job now, working in HMP Forest Bank prison.
Oh, in the bank.
Yeah,
Wow.
and
Cool.
Master of Darkness said PC building company.
Oh, PC building. Now we can maybe do with your help, mate. Because I'm actually I'm quite bright
Building. He said company.
in academia, but absolutely stupid when it comes to
So
computers.
Jezel Vlog said, I am female. Where are you from, sir?
Oh, sorry, we're forgetting our manners, aren't we? Yeah, we presume everybody knows us and everything. We're from the UK.
We are from the UK.
We're from good old England, from the UK. We have lots of friends from the Philippines. When we first started our channel about a year ago, over a year ago now, most of our listeners were watchers, as it were all from the Philippines.
Creepy
weren't they?
said, prison, not a bank, lol. That's just the name of it.
Oh, you're in a prison. Oh, I see. That's right.
Yeah.
I see, said the blind man. Okay, please, let's not, take that wrong way, people. But yeah, I see, in a bank. Oh, yeah, I see. So we were like, sorting the prisoners out.
Jezel Vlog said, I like the you pronounce words, love to hear it. Oh, thank you. very
Yeah,
much.
we have a lot of people
Yeah.
We were very, very honoured right at the very beginning because a lot of the guys from the Philippines started to watch us to learn English, didn't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
Because obviously, Sophia's learning a lot of Filipino through Tamsack and things like that. aren't
Yeah,
you? And she always confuses me with it all.
Jizzle said, I mean, I love the way you pronounce.
Oh, great.
Yeah, thank you.
It's like we said right at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Very good place to begin. And we started our show to reach people with, and we're still doing. We did a meditation video and a hypnosis video last week, I think it was, because we started doing things on this side again. So hope you grabbed hold of that and enjoyed that maybe, found it useful. But obviously we're back to our chat show today because obviously we've had a few messages from Creepy and from a few... Unicorn Hulk, where are you? Silly little unicorn. Where is she? Silly little unicorn. Where is she? I want to change her name to Magic Dragon.
Sinead. Well,
Sinead?
on here she's called Sinead.
Sinead, all right, she's called something else on the other side, isn't she? I don't know what she's called on there, but Magic Touch or something. I don't know. No, Magician. Oh, big man.
It's something like I am a
Missed the
magician. Or
I am a witch.
magician.
A magician or something.
So, Jizzle said, I wish you can visit here in our country. I am in Provence, I think.
All right, so you know, so Creepy, do you know where our friend is from, where she's from? Because you're obviously the Creepy, our friend that we're talking to. He's not creepy in any way, shape or form. It's just his name, it's just his channel name. Go on, darling.
So Master of Darkness said, yeah, PC stuff are my favourite thing to do. We've also got the Dragon Lady Philippines, who says hi everyone, which I presume is, yeah. Hi everyone.
Yeah. Hi, Dragon Lady.
The Dragon Lady Philippines.
Hello, how are
who
you
says
today?
hi everyone.
Thank you for joining us.
I've given you a jacket. Thank you for joining us.
You feel free
And
to drop the
Jezel
link and-
said, I'm from the province of Masbate.
All right, okay. Well, you're welcome today. Mikasa Sukasa, welcome to our home and onto our couch today. As we just come back onto the airwaves to do a little bit of a chat show and just talk about whatever you want to talk about. We were talking about the Olympics earlier because they lit the flame, didn't they? Literally yesterday and started the Olympics. The opening ceremony in Tokyo.
So Creepy said,
Joe.
Creepy said the Dragon Lady is my Mrs. Guys.
Oh, of course it is.
That's
yeah,
what I say, yeah.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you, Dragon Lady? How's things going? Creepy's just been telling us that you've been a bit under the weather with things. Hope you're feeling better. It's great to see. Well, I can't see you, but you can see me. It's great that you're back with us again. We've missed our friends on YouTube, but again, just things have been absolutely bonkers. In our world over the last 2 months or so.
The Dragon Lady said, oh, thank you for the welcoming, guys.
Oh, you're welcome.
And also, Jezel Vlog said, you look kind person too. Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, that's nice.
That
You're
you
a
look very
kind
nice.
person too, yeah.
The Dragon Lady said, I'm good, thank you very much. And also, Jezel Vlog said, the girl voice is nice, sweet voice. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. You see, that's my wonderful daughter Sophia, aka Penny the Panda. She was on our last video, weren't you, my darling, on the relaxation meditation one when she virtually fell asleep, which was nice because that was our intention anyway, which was really, really good. So yeah, anything you want to talk about today, feel free to bob it into the text. And yeah, as we said earlier, if you're one of Sophia's friends that hasn't had your life messed up by certain what's the word I'm looking for? The teachers at your school. Dickheads. That's the one I'm looking for. The words I'm looking for.
Jizzle said, what's
the
the time now there, sir?
The time? The time in the UK is 4:30.
4:30 p.m.
4:30 p.m. So it's nearly tea time.
Yeah.
When we quintessentially get out our cucumber sandwiches and watch tennis.
And Creepy said, so what's the topic, David?
Oh, what's the topic for today? Oh, I don't know. Well, the first topic was... well, let's hang on a second. Let's talk about COVID. Just, I know it's a boring subject and everything, but where you are now in the UK, Creepy, obviously up the northwest, they're supposed to have got it pretty bad still up there. It's fluctuating and coming up and down. What's it like where you are at the moment? And what's it like now back all the way home where your missus is in the Philippines? What's it like up there? Over there? Up there, down there, pick a helicopter. So we'll start off with the COVID and what it's like with you. And also the Olympics. We've got to talk about the Olympics because we're back training again, as you can see, after our long haul. And Sophia's buzzing again. Competitions coming left, right and centre. So we're back training.
So Master of Darkness said, I can you both something. What is your favourite thing to do?
What is our favourite thing to do?
And also, Jezel Vlog said, "Wow, here it's already 11:20 in the evening."
I know.
Yeah,
And this
I
is
know.
usually when we've been speaking to Creepy at night. He was just going to bed as we were just doing our session. So, and what do we like to do? What does a doodlebird? Some things I can't mention, things I like to do. But generally, other things that I like to do. We like to, as you know, we're Thai boxers, we're kickboxers, Muay Thai. So teach and train. I'm a big Thai boxer, and Sophia's a little Thai boxer. They're her gloves, they're my gloves, and we've just been we're just off training in a bit today. So yeah, that's one of the things we enjoy doing.
Creepy said, "You bought your tickets to Cyprus yet?"
To Cyprus. Well, we're like that at the moment. Literally like that at the moment.
Yeah.
Right? We are hoping, with fingers crossed, that we're going to get over. But we're just waiting on a few things because I've got a few things we've got to do first, and then hopefully by the end of the summer holidays we will have got off to Cyprus.
So
hopefully.
Master of Darkness said yeah, and Jezel Vlog said, "Do you have Facebook, guys?"
We don't have Facebook.
No.
But we're on here.
And Creepy said, "Have you both had your vaccines?" I've had my first one first a week ago.
Oh yeah, it's been all okay, and obviously Sosa's not had hers because apparently they're just spreading it, the children, but they don't get it.
And
Crazy.
Jezel Vlog said, "Or Facebook page."
We don't have Facebook, no, sorry. We're just on here. Anything you obviously you get a little alert on here when we come back on here. But with COVID, my mum and dad have had theirs, both jabs now. But we do find that in the UK, the old people think they're Superman and Superwoman because they think they're immune and they're not going to wear masks anymore, and it's quite worrying now because they literally think it's gone. And it's quite worrying the fact that they really do think that they're immortal.
So Master of Darkness said, "I had both of mine."
Oh, brilliant.
And Creepy said, "Did you have any side effects?"
Yes, I did. I was a bit not. I just felt off it. Very much off it.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any sneezy, coldy type thing. Just virtually fell off it. But you see, we both got hay fever. I suffer from hay fever, and Soph's suffering badly. We went to the doctors a couple weeks ago now to get some more antihistamine. Because she's been suffering really, really bad, and you know what it's like with farmers around here, mate. Oh, you got to have a new combine harvester. You know what I'm like with farmers? They just cut the grass, and we live in the middle of the country, as you know. And where we are, there's grass everywhere, and not a grass to do anything with. And it's hay fever season.
So Creepy said, "I did," and then Jezel said, "Thank you for your time. I will sleep now, sir and madam. Hope to see you again. God bless."
Oh,
Thank you so much
take
for joining
care.
us, Jezel. We really appreciate that.
Put the bell on,
yeah.
ding, for next time we're on, and it's you know where we are now. And if you want to join us next time, you'd be more than welcome. And thank you for joining
Thank you,
us.
sir.
Namaste.
So Creepy said, "I didn't feel a thing."
Good.
He didn't feel a thing. And Master of Darkness said, I could not feel my arm for 3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
3 to 4 days.
Everybody's got a tale to tell, haven't they, about their experience with the COVID jab. But I suppose the only thing we can say is that I think anything that we've experienced is not as bad as COVID or getting COVID. Although there are people left, right, and centre that have had it for the 3rd and 4th time, and they're like, I've had it.
Creepy said, "Wow, really?"
Yeah, bonkers, isn't it? I know. And mine was a little bit, a bit dead arm, but I was just felt a bit off it for a few days. But mine didn't. I didn't feel off it straight away. I felt off it about 6 days later. Funny enough.
Creepy said, "No, I didn't have any side effects, me, to be honest."
Yeah, cool. Well,
That's
like
good,
I said, a lot of people didn't have any side effects at all. A lot of people had a dead arm, and a lot of people had just felt totally off it. But it depends who you speak to. But I think overall, I'm just so glad. We were looking back some old videos, some horrendous videos that myself and Soph did. We did some silly things, I mean, I don't want to get political and things, but some of the videos that we did about 6 months ago, we were all so worried, weren't we, about COVID? And we're still there, and it's still out there, and we have to be careful. But wow, we were saying, I remember how wooden we were. And I remember sitting there as we were right at the very beginning of our YouTube journey, watching them back and saying, you know, oh yes, COVID's out there and we have to be careful and please stay in. And it was like, you know, really, really bad. We were looking at it the other day.
So Master Doctor said, yeah, my arm was so floppy, it was that dead.
Yeah, it's a lot of our friends said that they couldn't move their arms afterwards. It's not great because you had another type of jab, didn't you, my darling? For something else, and you could move your arm for that, and then went training the same night, and then realised that you couldn't move your arm as well. So she's actually got a bad arm at the moment, hasn't she? Sporting injury. Well, not sporting injury. She got knocked the other day in training, but she's fine.
Yeah.
You see, I've got the same problem. You know, my arm. Yeah, I can only get it to there now. Used to be able to get it right up there. Yeah, can only get it to there now. Strange that. I don't know, maybe not. So it's been one of those days we haven't seen any farmers for ages. Usually sit here, don't we, and watch them coming down the road.
Master Doctor said, in my town everyone thinks it's gone. It's sad and scary.
I know, but it is still out there waiting, and
I know, yeah.
Waiting, black, white, yellow, no one knows. And it does. It's still waiting there.
Like people are treating it as if it's gone, but it hasn't gone.
Yeah, I don't know what you think, guys, out there at the moment. You're asking about a topic. Do you think we've released enough now? Because obviously our American friends from across the pond, where are you? You know, come across and have a chat with us again. But we've got quite a few friends across in the US. This will be our venture at the moment. And they're split over there. Some of them are very, very much conspiracy theorists. Others are very much behind the vaccine. And others are still, you know, Black Lives Matter and it's still a big melting pot out there. All sorts happening across there in the US.
Creepy said, don't have to wear masks now around here, but if you do want to, then you can.
Yeah.
And Master Doctor said, in my eyes, no.
In his eyes, what? No, what? Refresh me a bit on.
I don't know, it's something you said.
Oh, yeah, I think it's...
so Creepy said,
he's waving at me.
Cases are rising for COVID.
Yeah.
But hospital admissions are dropping, so I class it as a good thing.
Yeah.
And there hasn't been a death for a couple of months.
That's it. And of course, the chances of you being hospitalised severely now with COVID are minimalised, aren't they? Which is great, all thanks to the vaccine, which has got to be something to celebrate. Being as a year ago when we were having this conversation then, wow, it was a different story, wasn't it? Totally different story.
Master Doctor said, because I can't see my girlfriend because she has it.
She's got COVID. Oh, boo.
Creepy said not good.
Oh, not good at all. No, and how is she? Does she live in Belfast too? Is she living in Belfast? You know, when the Belfast Jar sings again, Belfast. Yeah. I had a friend that it was really funny. Right, okay, I'll not say which side. I'll just tell them about this story. But I had a friend when I was doing my teacher training. Well, before teacher training, actually, I was doing an education course that I was on, and I had a friend that was from Belfast, and he was, we've spoke quite a few times on here about the divide in Northern Ireland between the Catholic and the Protestant and whatever. And he was politically very much on one side, and he was he was very right, and he used to tell me about about the animosity. And we were watching it, and Sophs has grown up. You see, very, very strangely. Well, she's grown up very, very strangely, yeah. Full stop. Sophs has grown up very, very strangely. I just said, Sophs has grown up very, very strangely. I was just talking about how strangely, but not how strangely you've grown up. I was saying it was very strange, not the way you've grown up. And the reason I say that is because, obviously, she's grown up in a generation where... far away from the money crowd, where Catholics and Protestants there is no divide, and we're not we're not Catholic, but my daughter went to a Catholic school, primary school. We loved every minute of it, but of course she wouldn't have done that 20 years ago, 30 years ago, because obviously there was a massive difference, and we went to it was a church school. Because I wanted a spiritual, religious element to my daughter's education. And the newest thing to that was a Catholic primary school, and so we went there. But obviously, I was speaking to Sophs and saying, years ago, if you'd have been in that situation, it probably wouldn't have happened. And she was like, why? And I showed her some videos back to Bobby Sands and the days of the 1970s. Well, I mean, to me, growing up in that era of the sort of like the late 70s and early 80s, it was remarkable how the divide was there. And I was thinking, going back to my friend that still lives in Belfast, and I was telling me about stories. The Falls Road, is it? The Falls Road, where it's halfy and the Orange Parade, and I watched. The reason I'm going on and bibbling babbling is because I showed Soph this video, this YouTube video about the celebrations, the Orange Day parades, and she was like, "Wow, does that still happen?" I was like, "Yeah, I think so, but it's not quite." But I said that. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, it seems to have re-emerged a little bit now, a little bit more animosity. I don't know. Maybe have you seen that? Whichever side you're on, Master of Darkness, do you see it creeping in a little bit more? I don't know. Is it the sound of the times? Is it because of Euro? I don't know.
So Group said, I can't see my fiance because she is 10,000 miles away. Worst thing ever, lol. And the Dragon Lady said, I'm right here, guys, okay, just eating my midnight snack. Also,
midnight snack.
Master of Darkness said, yeah, the only way we can talk is when we play games, but I just wanted to get better. And Master of Darkness said, I know what you're on about, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? But obviously, we call it crazy, but obviously it's real. Yeah, real, mate, real. But yeah, it is very real. So yeah, school. We have Soph's friends. School's been crazy. Oh, so sweet but psycho, little bit psycho, very psycho at school. Over the past, I mean, come on, let's just work it out. 1 year was written off. So and another half, 3/4 of a year written off. So Soph's has basically gone like a lot of. I so feel for our younger generation, our young people. She was in 1 year. In 1 year and not the other. She was in 1 year, and then all of a sudden she wasn't there for a year, and then missed another couple of months, and then wasn't there for about 6 months, and then finished that year off. But I mean, come on, guys! You know, there's some pupils, some kids that have gone straight from being in I suppose finishing year 9, and then missing year 10, and then missing half of year 11, then going. And the guys that were in year 10, I mean, I'll not go on and on, you know, but some of them, you know, 1 minute they're in year 10, the next minute they've left school. You know, some of them are doing the SATs in primary school, and then the next minute they're in year 8 and going into year 9. It's bonkers. And so I think it's a generation that I don't think they'll suffer because, in some ways they will suffer, because they'll be the generation that sat through COVID, and it's been horrendous, hasn't it, for us all. But for the younger generation, I think they missed out in a hell of a lot. I really do. I feel for the younger generation because clearly it was a trying time. And then they were sort of like the implication was, it was implied that they were spreading it, but then they couldn't have the jab to prevent it. And the word is at the moment, as we understand it, that in September they are going to start inoculating our youngsters in schools, especially in high schools. That's how it is at the moment, I think. You might know more than me. But of course, we were chatting to our friends in America. They have a different view on it altogether. And I wouldn't say it's laissez-faire, but I would say that a lot of people across the pond in America seem to be very much either on one side or the other. Or they're conspiracy theorists that they believe it's a tracking system. Still a lot of people over here still think that. But it would be it's so nice to get some form of normality back, you know, so we can all just, we can get back to Cyprus again, as you said earlier, but people can start. But my point was, and I digress, my point was, do you think we've released enough now? Do you think we needed this latest unblocking of the trains? Do you think we needed it? Or was everything okay? We just, obviously, we're on the border of Manchester, Sheffield, Barnsley, Dingleland, you know, that area. We today saw that tram lines is back in the city of Sheffield. And personally, I don't think, I know I don't want to sound like an old fart or anything, but, I think there are certain things how it could start spreading again. And, I think, football's coming back. Football's coming home. It's gone, nearly. Everything's happening. And I think everything is now back to some form of normality. But I just don't know. Are we going to be in I really hope we're not going to be back in a position come September when we're back to square one again. I don't think we will, because as Creepy said earlier, the hospitalisations through COVID are now dropping. The deaths after hospitalisation through COVID are dropping. And we're working with another platform in the US where we've got a chat show on there that's quite successful now. We're really enjoying it, hence why we've not been on here a lot. And we're talking to people out there, and we're bringing people in on chats and things. And there's a different feeling across in the US. And I say that because we were all up in the arms, weren't we? Up in arms about the Joe Biden business, which we don't even know Joe's alive. Not seen him for ages, have we? Oh, don't we know? Joe, is he still there? Hello, Joe, are you still there?
Master Doctor said, I think it is a bad thing.
This is a bad thing. I know, we'll go off soon, mate, if you don't like us. Sorry.
I think it's a bad thing.
Bad thing, I know. I think having the festivals and things, maybe not. I don't know, maybe it's because we don't do the festival thing, I don't know. But I think we've released now, we've had Euros, the Euros, and now we've got the Olympics, and now, I don't know, it doesn't seem right, does it, to see the Olympics without a crowd as such. But at least it's taking place, and at least it's there. But it's very eerie, isn't it, to see the Olympics taking place in Tokyo, and no spectators, very few spectators. But it's just something we're just going to have to look at and keep reviewing and having a look at and changing with the tide, I suppose. Some people may feel totally different. Yeah, come on and tell us, do you think it's too much too soon or too much too young? Or do you think the voices are coming in? Do you think we've actually come to the right time at the right moment? And our government, that's another story. Maybe you want to talk about that, what's happening in the Mr. Hancock and Priti Patel and all that,
Master Doctor said, I see all my friends in all the clubs and drinking and not caring.
Yeah, exactly, mate. And that is happening. But that was happening at the very beginning with the younger generation. It's my generation, baby. And again, and that's what you do, isn't it? That's, when your younger people do that. But there wasn't a care in the world about it. And I just think that people have to just be a little bit cautious. But at the same time, we need to get some normality back. And we were talking the other day how stupid it was, because we were at Meadowhall again in the midst of it all, because now they're starting to take all the little aren't they, my darling? Starting to take off the 2 metre lines now.
Yeah.
They're scraping them off now, and they're not actually doing that. They're going around and scraping the things off, and the 2 metre rule doesn't happen anymore. We remember a lady coming in. If indeed she was a lady, but she was trying to get into Meadowhall at the height of things, and the security guard stopped her because she wasn't wearing a mask. And clearly, we've mentioned this before, and myself and so she was stood there, and I was like, what's she doing? And we'll call him the doorman, came across, and he said, excuse me, can you put your mask on? She went, yes, I'm wearing it. Yes, you are, my dear, but she was wearing it on her ear, and it was dangling down. And he said, yeah, but you need to put it on. And she said, this is stupid, I'm wearing it. It's not a nose bag, is it? She's not a horse. It's not an ear bag, it's not an earring. It was a face mask. And she refused to wear it. And I felt really bad for the guy, because he was saying, look, you have to. And she's like, this is just stupid. And yes, she wouldn't wear it. And then she puffed and blew the house down. Oh no, that was the Three Pigs, wasn't it? I do digress. But she was having on it, and eventually she put it on, and she kicked off, and said a few choice words. But now people are deciding, aren't they? And hey, have you got your what do they call it, lanyard that says I'm special on it? Hey, you signed special. The one that you can get off the internet. Yeah, what am I doing?
Is it all done?
No, I was just saying. No, I'm not going to mention that one. The lanyards that you can buy with the little pretty flowers on. Yeah, the green ones, yellow, sunflowers. Strawberry fields forever. And you can wear one of those
Exactly.
and you are exempt. Now, call me Susan, but being
Susan.
exempt, yeah, okay, thanks, Don. Being exempt, the people who are exempt and were exempt have an underlying medical condition. And these were the guys that are walking around saying, I'm not wearing a mask and I've got a certificate to prove it. Now, surely, in my mind, if you're one of these persons that has got an underlying medical condition, you would want to wear a mask. Or if you're ugly, you'd want to wear a mask. I don't know.
So Master Doctor said, I have one of those things I have wrong with me.
You have what, sorry?
I have one for the things I have wrong with me.
Yeah, you do. And
Right,
you're
what I don't
legit.
understand is...
You're
So-
legit, mate, but you can buy them on the internet. People are
Say
buying
for
them
example-
2 penny hot cross buns. It's wrong.
Say, for example, you've got asthma.
Yeah,
And you've got asthma.
I know.
So,
Oh, sorry.
you've got asthma.
Thank you.
You're more likely to get COVID.
Vulnerable.
If you get COVID, you're more likely to be put in hospital with
Welcome
it.
to the jungle,
So
baby.
therefore,
You're going to die.
you need to wear a mask.
Exactly.
Master Doctor said, but I wear a mask.
That's it, exactly.
And
mate.
Creepy said, I'm still here. I had to
so.
check on something.
All right.
Oh no, you're fine.
You're all right, mate. Don't worry. I'm used
So,
to,
if you had
it's
a
either
mask-
full this chat or it's.
You need
you
a
know.
mask on because you're more vulnerable.
Exactly, because you're using your brain, mate.
So
aren't
what
you?
is the point of not wearing a mask?
If you've
when
got an underlying
you're-
medical condition, is it? Some people call it underlining, or they go around and underline it, or underlying medical condition. Some people call it different. It's something we say, isn't it? I've got an underlying medical condition. Underlining medical condition. Underlying. Potato, tomato, which one you call it? But if you've got a medical condition that's either hidden, playing hide and seek,
Hidden disability.
or you've got a good one, nice one, a hidden disability. That's what we'll stick with, darling. Very politically correct today, aren't we, my darling? Well done. Oh yeah, and this is those and theys. They're coming into it. Oh yeah, big blow, fat blow, farmer,
Woman.
yeah, both of them. Laura and Hardy.
There's
Just
two
here.
out
Do,
there.
do, do,
There's
do,
two
do,
of them.
do. I know, I've seen them both. There you go, there yours. Here's one for you.
There's only
That was on
one.
the other stage one.
There's only
I
one.
know the other one's gone, but yeah. Oh look, it's Ironside. Hey! Sorry guys, you can't see this, but through our window, we can see all the world going by. We live in a village, a very small village, with a village idiots and a village postman. Who's a village
Oh
idiot.
yeah.
And he's also a dib-dib-dobber, isn't he? Dib-dib-dob, settle days, all right? Yeah. And they all, Scouts. I'm sorry, mate. Yeah, but anyway, let's not worry about Scouts. Scouts.
Oh
They're
dear.
bad lads, yeah. Scouting Thomas, Doubting Thomas, Christians, the whole lot of them. Anyway,
Deary.
yes, let's come back to the planet Earth,
Anyways,
shall we? But anyway, we
getting back to the
digress.
world.
But anyway,
I just say getting back to the world. for
getting back
some
to the
reason.
world, yeah, War of the Worlds.
Exactly.
Hey, bum, bum, bum. But anyway.
Anyway.
Thinking of things long gone before, there are lots of people out there. What's yes, darling. What's he shouting at me now? Yeah, I'm sitting there. That's right. Crocodile Dundee. Yeah, I know exactly. I know. Yeah. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing there, but I can see which is mimimoking there. Mimimoking. That's a word, isn't it? We don't use.
Mimicking.
Mimicking. People call it around here mimimoking.
Mimicking.
Mimicking, taking the proverbial, not something we do, out of farmers. There you go. Me and the farmer get on fine. We don't really. Me and the farmer like brother, like sisters, get in now, a hand and blister me. And the farmer, love the beautiful South, and of course the House Martins. Bustin' man and baby birds, they came and gave us tender hoods. Yeah, it's like those. Yeah. We digress and we go off. We're not been singing.
were you
We had that
talking
singing
about?
competition, not literally a singing competition, did we? But just before when we were doing Christmas.
What were we
we
talking
were
about
singing.
before
I don't
this?
know. I've lost the track altogether. I don't know. Farmer Giles, Dirty Farmer. There he was. Talking
Oh!
of dirty farmers.
Never mind.
Harry Barry.
Talking
Haribo.
of dirty farmers.
Haribo. We were on about this the other day.
Haribo.
How do
Right.
you pronounce? You've
So,
got the air.
right,
I
so,
haven't got any at all.
The other day,
Go on, madam.
I watched a video the other day. You'll probably know him as a popular creator, but I'm not going to name any names.
Yeah.
So he made a video, and he's American,
Yeah.
and he came on, and he
Yeah.
went, he said,
Was this on YouTube?
yeah,
Okay.
and
Oh, on
clock,
the clock app.
but YouTube as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And he
On
goes,
YouTube.
you weren't a child if you didn't put the Haribo rings on your finger.
Yeah.
And this person duetted him, and he went, Haribo. What's a Haribo?
Haribo.
Yeah.
What's that? That's not a Haribo.
It's a Haribo.
Haribo. How dare you say Haribo? It's Haribo. And then the jocks were kicking
And
off,
he said,
weren't they?
yeah, he said Haribo, and all the Scottish people were saying,
We're kicking off.
Yeah.
Just guys, yeah. Well, ask the people who are here today. Is it Haribo or is it Haribo? How do you pronounce it? Not
yeah,
like
he got
masses,
really stressed up because he was like, what the hell's a
I
Haribo?
was like, what the hell's Haribo? But they say that a lot, don't they? What's wrong with you? I'm okay. Little Scottish guy we met on holiday ages ago. Really funny joke. It was a joke. He did kill himself. He was walking around. We were waiting at the airport, weren't we, Ryan?
Yeah.
We were waiting at the airport, and we were sat waiting and waiting for one thing. And all of a sudden, this little Scottish guy, he got the whole lot, hadn't he? He got the ginger hair. He was like, hey, bagpipes on his
Oh my
arms,
God, this
like,
is the best thing.
And he was walking around and was like. And his mum said to him, he'd only be about 8, wouldn't he, or something like that. It was like it was a little Braveheart, wasn't he? It was a little, very, very small Mel Gibson with a kilt on. Well, not literally.
I forgot about
Yeah,
it.
remember? And his mum said to him, she said, you'll fall with that. Put it down. He said, I won't. I'm okay. And you'll fall. He said, I won't fall. And he was like a 40-year-old midget, wasn't he? And he stared at his mum. And his mum said, you'll fall. And he said, I won't. The next thing was, he fell. And it's so funny because I thought he died. He literally didn't. He smashed his skull to bits, didn't he? We were sat there and it was like he was drinking, the old jock. And he went, whoa, boom. And as he hit there, he hit his head on the coffee table, didn't he? But he literally, and it wasn't funny, but it was at the time. And he just jumped up because he wants to prove his mum wrong. And he went, I'm okay. And he went running around with this. That was so funny. But it was just, you had to be there, didn't you? But,
He was fine.
He was fine, yeah. The table had smashed a bit, like glass everywhere. Cypriots running around.
Oh my God. You have to remind me about that.
About that. Okay. But yeah, just get
That's the
lining
funniest
the
thing.
mood of it, guys,
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, there he was, I'm okay. But it was like, I think he was a Glaswegian, so I was lucky that I actually understood the... Because they started doing that, have you noticed that in the Scottish Parliament at the moment? When she comes on, Anne what's her face? Anne Widdecombe. No, that's the ugly one, isn't it? Grotesque must that be. What do they call her now? That's Nicola Sturgeon. Nicola Sturgeon, Scottish. She comes on now, doesn't she? And everything she does, she has the guy behind her going like that, and all that. I don't know about that. But she does all that now. And the funny thing is, you can't understand what she's saying anyway, Nicola Sturgeon. I know you're doing that dance again now, right? And then she has somebody taking the proverbial, but they're doing the, whatever they do in the background. But even they can't understand her, so they make up their own little bit behind her. My point was that this small Glaswegian guy, you just love the Scots though, don't you? They're hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's the way that it was just like a scene from Braveheart. You know the bit on Braveheart, that's my favourite film for that, two of my favourite parts of the, you'll find guys that obviously I've digressed a little.
Master Darkness said yeah.
Exactly. I don't know what we're saying yes to, but I watch the little time lag there when it comes back. I remember on Braveheart, my two favourite scenes are when Mel Gibson says they're playing, he says to him, he says, outlawed tunes on outlawed pipes, and I love that. That is a classic line. And the other one is when he throws, then he goes, stand there, and he throws the rock. He throws the rock, and it hits him on the forehead. And he knocks him out like that. And he goes, oh, Hamish. That's so funny. And it's the same thing. Just looks like wee Hamish, And then he grew up, didn't he? And he turned into, what's his name? Eddie Hall. 1 minute is in Braveheart. The next minute is Eddie Hall. And they bob up everywhere, don't they? We're watching Game of Thrones because we love Game of Thrones. You're clapping now, don't you? She's got she's going to mess that up, isn't it?
No, I'm just reading it.
But we were watching Game of Thrones the other day, and we were talking about Game of Thrones because obviously he was in there, wasn't he? Thor. And yeah, guys, are you like us, waiting for the battle? Obviously, the battle that we talk about all the time, AJ, we wanted to see that, and now Usyk, and now the fight with Deontay and the great Tyson Fury. waiting for that. That's not going to happen now. Well, I think it's October. But the fight that is going to take place, the grudge match, is Eddie Hall and Thor. Because they're training really, really hard at the moment. And again, you know, guys, this is a chat show, isn't it, now, what we do on here? And sometimes we do the meditation and relaxation, but sometimes, oh, he's running again at that level. Look at him. Hey.
Master Doctor said, I am waiting.
You're waiting? Waiting for? Waiting for? What are you waiting for? Oh, waiting for the fight. Hey. Well, the thing is, they've been training, and they hate each other now, don't they? They didn't like each other to start off with, but I think there's been a bit of bitchiness going on with Thor. You see two men on that side bitching. So funny. But yeah, he's like, I don't like you. They've been at each other.
He said,
Thor
yeah.
has not. Yeah, pardon?
He said, yeah.
Good. Thor has been. I don't think Thor has been saying as much originally as Eddie Hall, but Eddie Hall, bless him, has really really wants to smash his face in. And Thor's like, yeah, bring it on, mate. And they've got this, you probably know this, you're probably just thinking, what's this silly ball man talking about? Yeah, Humpty Dumpty sat there. But I think people wondering what they tuned into. They're training really hard. And Eddie Hall has lost a lot of weight and has now taken up boxing for this. It's a charity bout. It's a charity bout. And money is obviously going on to charity, so that'd be great. But also Eddie Hall and Thor. Thor's now lost a lot of weight. He's lost a lot of body fat, and I think he needed to for his own, because he's suffered a stroke a couple of years ago, and really both guys looking very, very toned now. They've both got boxing coaches in there. And being as we love our boxing and our kickboxing, we're following it very closely. And it's all going to kick off very soon. I think the fight is out in Saudi Arabia or Qatar, one of the two people, excuse me. So yeah, looking forward to that one. And I can't call this one because it's going to be, what's that, madame? She's drawing pictures and something over. She's just like, yeah, you knocked it over today, don't you? Very well. Well, you used to have a thing of knocking water over, didn't you?
Oh,
Remember,
yeah.
you went through a thing of being clumsy child syndrome, didn't you? What do they call it now? Well, it was. You used to come in and kick the water everywhere, didn't you? But
Not on purpose.
not on purpose. Just came in and kicked it over.
I was just saying,
Was
remember that.
Oh yes.
Remember.
Yes. Oh yes, we need to sort that out very, very soon. Maybe. So yeah, that's coming up very, very soon. And also, we just wanted to come on today just to say hi. Yeah, I know. Absolutely. If I were a bit rich, yeah, she dropped it again, haven't you?
He said, yeah.
Dropped it. So, not a lot happening at the moment. We just wanted to come on
I was
today.
just saying, he said,
okay,
yeah.
Right, second.
Codename Killer
Codename Killer.
said,
Queen.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. He's just letting us know he's still here.
I know.
Which is really, really appreciated.
Thank you
because
so much.
Sometimes we don't know. We've got a lot of people in the
Yeah.
chat that are just sitting there and saying proverbial nothing. It's fine. Listening to the ball man talking. Yeah, aren't they? He's like, what's he on about? Blah, blah. Hey, is he coming on? That bad, that other one.
I like
Where's he
Derek.
on? Oh, Desert, ugly guy.
Derek.
Yeah, but Desert.
He's not ugly.
What is he?
He's not ugly, is he? Master of Darkness.
He's a bad lad, isn't he, Derek?
Derek Green.
He's on the other side, like you.
Oh!
Sinead's not here. She's
He'll
going to be like, oh, we missed your show
No,
again.
he'll be related to Thingy, won't
To
he?
Be careful, though. They're related to who?
Think about it.
I can't.
What's his name?
Another ugly man.
Derek Green.
Oh, he could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Could be, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, he could be, yeah, could be. More like the other one. He's
Yeah.
Though. He's more like him, though, isn't he? I got himself a girlfriend, Nicole,
I know.
isn't it? Well,
I
yeah.
know.
Dude, he's got himself a girlfriend, Robbie.
Yeah.
Robbie, yeah. Oh,
King and
Hey, I've
Nicole.
done this for ages, haven't I? Spurs are on their way to Wembley. The Kings are climbing their throne. What's he stands? He's like, everybody will be singing when the Spurs go marching. I know this song just for you, my darling. On the ranks we've got Ozzy Ardiles. He's had a dream for a year or two. Big finish. One day he's gonna play at Wembley, and his dream is coming true. Ozzy, we're gonna be behind you on the battle man for man. We know he's gonna play a blind. And Ozzy, in the cup of that thing, hey! You like that, don't you, Madonna? You like to, only us in the world remember that song, but we do laugh from time to time. And, Farmer's here again. Here he is, look. Farmer, get out. We got a brand new combine ours. I'll give you the key. Is here, look.
Master of Darkness said, do you follow YouTube?
Do I what?
Do you follow YouTube Boking or Bocking or something?
Bocking? Something totally different to where we come from, not mate.
I'm not. If
so,
so, what is your fave fight?
Oh, blogging. Does he mean blogging? You know more about this than I do, my dog.
YouTube, it'll be Bocking.
Bocker. Hey, we had a teacher like that at school. He was a bad lad. Rosy, pudding and pie. Kissed
Boxing.
the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, he kissed them too. He's funny, don't we?
Boxing.
Boxing. Oh, of course. We're
do you follow YouTube Boxing?
We do. Oh yeah, the
What is your favourite fight? I know, yeah.
He's not about you don't scare
Yeah.
Me. Went to see him,
no, he's not
no, he is.
about
He went to
him.
Saltram, didn't he? You don't
Yeah.
But he went to Saunders, Billy J. Saunders' mate. You know, the guy that was fighting, and they had the exhibition bout with the
You're on about that Russian guy,
I'm actually on about him. I'm on about when he went to see him.
Huh.
Remember, we watched him. He's trying to
Yeah.
trying to be helping me, you know.
No, but you're on about that
we
Russian
watched
guy.
it on the thing. The Russian guy went to see him,
I know.
and he's got one's taller than the other.
Yeah.
And they had an exhibition bout, didn't they?
Yeah.
And of course, the new exhibition bout that's coming up as well is hopefully Lennox Lewis coming back out of retirement. I can't wait to see that. But yeah, to answer your question, mate, as you know,
I know what you mean.
Pardon?
I know what you mean.
You do know.
You said I know what you mean.
I know you. Yeah. So there's that guy, the YouTuber. I forget his name, but he did really well.
Yeah.
On that fight. I forgot his name,
okay.
but he's a big blogger and YouTuber.
Yeah.
And he had an exhibition fight with that. And I can't remember who it was, but he fought a professional fighter, and they both was it Mayweather? It was Mayweather, wasn't it? Something like that. They gave as good as they got, and he did okay. But yeah, we're very big heavyweight boxing fans, and obviously being Thai boxers, we love boxing. But the fight that we've all been waiting for, the AJ Tyson Fury fight, ain't gonna happen. I don't think it will ever happen unless it happens in the car park at the co-op. I don't know, but I can't see it happening. Coop.
Yeah.
The Coop. That's the Scottish Coop. Yeah, it's not going to happen unless Tyson Fury says, "Go on then, I'll fight you in the back garden," and takes it out in the co-op car park or Lidl or somewhere. I don't know. Coop. That's right.
Cooperative.
Cooperative, yeah. Here you going to the cooperative. It's changed now, isn't it?
I know.
I never knew what they called it. The cooperative. Co-op.
Coop.
Well, the Coop used to call it. Just to clap your hands in the air.
Like.
That's when our car got smashed at the Coop, didn't it?
Logan Pale.
Is he?
Pale. I don't think it says Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, that's him, eh?
Was the one that was fighting Mayweather.
That's the one that I was thinking of. Thank you. Yeah, Logan Paul. They're all right. It's fallen down again. What's she doing? Logan Paul, that was it. And of course, Logan Paul fought that one. And we're on about the guy that we like, the guy from, what's his name? The Russian guy from the Old Scurvy. And he pretends to be, goes to people and threatens people looking at his girlfriend. He went to chat with Logan Paul, didn't he? And Rogan Gosh, that's some kind of curry dish or something like that. But yeah. And Billy J. Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders is the friend of Mike Tyson, not Mike Tyson, Tyson Fury. That did his eye, didn't he, in that last fight? That was the another in Mexico. Mexico. I like Mexico. And that was a Snickers bar, Ruiz. And he's lost some weight now, hasn't he? Don't you look? Have we got a message from somewhere?
No, I just pressed the wrong button.
Oh dear. We don't want to do that, don't we? It looks as if you've got a message. Well, have you stopped it? Are we not recording it?
No, we are, but the colour just changed. It's fine.
I changed to an alien or something.
Yeah.
Sorry guys if I turn green or something then. My wonderful
No, just
superiors
another
has
shade
changed
of
my,
another shade. It's
Oh,
fine.
it's okay. Doesn't matter. It's okay. So if you are watching, because sometimes you watch in the wings.
Yes.
If it's
you do.
Kalal, if you're watching, we're saying hi. You might not can't be asked today to watch us or even to comment. I don't know. But if you are watching, Ava, if you're watching or listening, Millie, if you're listening, Cheese, what's his name?
Harry.
Haribo, but he's not yet. And Jack, fat as wave. So your dad in the car park the other day, Jack, rushing about, didn't we? We did. We saw him
Yeah.
rushing around and all that type of thing. And we also thought, what else was it? Skinner. What are we doing now, Dan?
Megs.
Megs. Oh, Megs. Yeah, he's not there. Is he? Not around at the moment. So just want anybody else that we need to give a mention to.
I think that's it.
Anybody
Really.
else? Yeah, people that have missed a session
Unicorn
today.
Hulk.
Unicorn Hulk will be very, very, very
I
sad.
know,
that
it's
she's
not
missed
even
us all.
funny, she's-
And our friends from the US that are there in the
Yeah.
not joining in today, which is fine. You just got the face on, haven't you? I want to talk to me. But you're there at the chat, but you're not actually saying anything. And that's fine because we've not, we've just come back today. Just said we have to go very soon because we're off training. We have to get off. We have to get off training, and then we have to get back and chillax. Don't we, my dear? Anything you'd like to say before we go, my darling?
So thank you everyone for joining us today. If you have joined us in the chat, thank you. If you
Yeah.
have joined us in the background and you haven't said anything, thank you as well. Please don't forget to put a notification bell on so you won't miss when we go live next time.
Yeah.
We hope to see you all next time. Don't forget to give this live stream a thumbs up, and if you have stayed with us,
Thumbs up.
Creepy and everyone that were here earlier and Master of Darkness, thank you so much for joining
thank
us.
you for joining us.
And we hope you all have a good day. Master of Darkness said love you all. He said great videos. Thank you very much.
Yeah, if you want to check through them, at your own leisure, that's great.
Hopefully we will see
Thank
you
you
next
for joining us
time.
the other day on the other side.
Yeah, yesterday.
And if you are doing anything today, we always finish our sessions off, even though we do a chat show, just to say, lots more. We've been asked to do our chat show again today by another authority that asked us to come back and do some more, get back on air again on this, which will support the other work that we're doing. We love our chat show. We also love our meditation, our mindfulness meditation, our relaxation, our hypnosis. We live by it. And we do finish off our usual sessions by saying, please, take some time for yourself, because our whole show started off and still does involve mindfulness, meditation, relaxation, hypnosis and rejuvenation. And by watching us and tuning in, then you're forgetting what's happening in your life and you're living the here and now. And that's good. Because we're all special. And we're all special to someone. So, if you are watching today, take care. Thank you for joining us. And join us next time. And we say a massive, massive thank you and namaste.